Hi, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you're listening, watching, or however you're um, tuning in here, I want to say thank you and I appreciate your support. I appreciate being on this journey with you and honored to be a messenger and a teacher and a student. So, as we go along, I am learning with you, right along with you. And as I am a uh, using my voice as a connection between spirit and you, I am feeling the benefits of that as well. And so I am here today with a beautiful message from spirit using three different decks. And before, in the last couple days, I've been sort of in meditation and asking my guides to guide me in how can I make this more interactive with my subscribers, um, and not just subscribers, these beings, these souls that are here to blossom with me and me with them. And so I was hearing, make it more interactive. Um, let's do sort of this is a different type format today that I'm usually used to. Usually I do whatever comes. Today I was guided to these decks. This is a wisdom, the vintage wisdom deck here. The Universe Has Your Back deck and the Romance Angels deck. Now, I'm feeling a sense of purification here, okay? So each deck is going to have a meaning, right? So one thing that I'm going to be doing in the future is incorporating a pick a card reading. And what this does is it is an opportunity for us to interact, okay? Not just me giving the reading and, and you listening and receiving. It's also about you interacting as far as which deck resonates the most with you. Because I do believe there's going to be three different types of messages or three different messages or something here. And I believe each one has a specific meaning for each deck. So whatever it is that you feel drawn to, not thinking which one looks the best, what you feel drawn to with each of these decks that I'm going to use, okay? So take a minute to kind of look at it and be, in that place where something resonates with you, something about the card, whatever it is, resonates with you. That message is going to be special. All right. And you're going to feel something within that deck or those messages there that's going to resonate with you. So I'm going to start with this first deck, which is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. Okay. And so Spirit has asked me to actually not shuffle, to just flip the deck over, which is what I did. And the perception card is here. Okay. Now, as I was saying, I'm feeling something about purification. I'm feeling something. So Spirit shows me, and what I wish to point out to you is, in this moment in time, there is a shift in perception. There is a shift in something that was believed to be your truth, but it didn't bring forth what you thought it would. Okay? And so there is a inner working that's been going on. And I believe for some of you, I believe that this is geared towards light workers, those of you who have been seeking out spirituality and what it is your life purpose is, what you need to do in life to feed your soul and to help others along the way. And so Spirit says, you've been under this false pretense right here, okay? You've been looking at things in a certain way, sort of a one-track way. Like, exactly all the details of something that is supposed to pan out in your life or was, or you've known that an only one way in your life, right? Uh, Something in your life didn't come to light like you thought it would. Something didn't make you happy like you thought it would. Something didn't pan out in a career, a home setting. Something didn't quite meet your expectations of what you thought it would be. And so Spirit says, not your fault, but you were wearing a false mask, and that mask is now coming off. And you are coming into this beautiful light, this beautiful truth, which brings you much more happiness and stability. And right now, you are going through, or have been going through, a time of purification, of peeling away of the layers to get to what needs or needed to be sort of taken out of your life, because this is a new birth, not a rebirth. This is a new birth, this perception, okay? This new birth for you. And in this new birth, in this path, in this chapter of your soul's journey, you can't take that with you, right? See that curtain behind you? You came out of there. You were hidden in there. There was a lot of hidden truths that you sort of knew something was there, but you didn't want to experience the path to get to that truth. But what you didn't know was that you really only had to show up in order for the truth to come out. In order for you to shed this misconception or false belief, you may have even experienced some pain in coming to a truth that may have shocked you. You may have believed something was one way, but really it was another. And there are times in our life when we have to experience this, no matter how much it might hurt or how much it might shock us. It is a beautiful, beautiful experience, no matter what, because it brings us into that light. It brings us into that place of like a clearing after being in a forest. It brings you to that beautiful place and space where you're free now to open up to whatever that truth is, wherever your path is leading you, okay? For some of you who are light workers and healers, you're coming into that place where now you understand, oh, okay. I thought what I was to be doing was this, but it's opening up to so much more now. This is who I am. I am a light worker. I'm not afraid for people to know who I am. You're coming out of the closet in one way or another. You're opening up that door to freedom. I'm kind of reminded of the, what is it, Narnia, where the kids go into this wardrobe, this little clothing closet. And when they come out another side of it, where it's a totally new world. And so some of you are, if you were connected to this card, this is what's happening with you. You're entering into this new world, which is almost like starting from scratch, right? This is a brand new you. This is a brand new opportunities. You're open now to feel into your intuitive more. You're open more now to experience the doors of opportunity opening up for you. You're no longer here where you're sort of like, ooh, I'm not going through that door. No, I'm comfortable right where I am, even though I'm not happy. Now you've come out through that wardrobe, through that closet, into this new mystical world that you know nothing about. But guess where it lands you? Right here. Openness to accept whatever it is, because you're trusting your path now. You are a divine being of God, of your divine creator. You are here to serve. You're here to feed your soul and to help others. Okay? In some way, shape, or form. Some of you are going into a beautiful way of giving. And I see animals, so maybe some of you are going into some sort of animal healing or something like that. But I see animals, and some of them are spirit animals that are coming to you now to lend their energy to you through this new openness, this new open door for you, opportunities. Okay? This is exciting. It's beautiful. It's more peaceful. It's more stable. And so you are now vibrating more evenly and consistently with the universe. And you are now in that position to open up and receive. Okay? And so, Spirit says, you've done a lot of work, a lot of inner work, a lot of, I don't know if people call it shadow work or maybe that. But you've allowed yourself to open up now. Now you've come to that clearing and you're here. Something big is coming. It's opening up for you because you have allowed yourself to open up to it. Okay? Thank you, Spirit, for that beautiful message. And thank you for listening, guys, whoever resonated with that card and that deck. And so now we are moving to whoever is drawn to this universe deck. I surrender my desires and I know that the universe has my back. And so Spirit says that some of you have maybe had lost some, maybe you had lost faith or something, okay? Or you held on too tightly to something. And so the universe is here. And the universe says, don't you know? All you have to do is vibrate with me with the consistency of being in that openness and flowing with whatever comes in for you. Because it is in your highest good always, because you are loved. Okay? So the universe says, surrender. Surrender the one-track mind. Surrender the temptation to lay down in your path. Surrender the need to control. Because I've got your back. Don't you know? This is a collaborative effort here. Not just you. It is an effort together with your guides, with your inner light, with God, your divine creator, with your angels, and those who may have passed on the other side, or wherever they are. It is about surrendering and trusting in the support that is here for you. Okay? It's like, I don't know if you've ever experienced, I think some corporate groups used to do this, where they would do the trust exercise, where there's a group of your teammates and you turn your back on them and you free fall backwards. And you trust them to catch you. Will they catch me or will they let me fall? And so the universe says, this is your opportunity here, a golden opportunity to free fall into that support. to know that whatever it is that you have desired, whatever it is that you thought you had control of, you can't do this alone, okay? You have a group of higher energy supporters that are backing you. Your divine creator is the core of this. Your divine beings of light that have passed, that once were in your life physically, that want to reach out. And you have the universe who is here to say, I'm not going to let you ruin this for yourself. Free fall. We've got you. Okay? So surrender everything that you thought you knew and put that faith and trust in the universe now, because there's so many things waiting to be offered to you, to be given to you, blessings that you might miss if you turn your back and walk away from the universe, if you don't allow the universe and the support that's here for you to help. Let go and allow yourself to trust that they'll catch you. They're right there for you. Every step of the way, you are never alone, ever. And there are so many great things coming, more than you ever thought. You may have had your mind set on one thing, but the universe says, hold on here. Don't limit yourself. Free fall into the abyss of a plethora of blessings, gifts, specifically for you. Wisdom, truth, love, vitality, advancement, career opportunities, whatever it is, it's here for you. Just free fall into that abyss. Oops. So, right? Thank you so much, guides, for these 2 messages, for this message here about trust. And may we all surrender to that faith and fall into the abyss of support. Thank you. And for those of you who picked the Romance Angels card deck, Spirit is here now for you. And so, what I am feeling from Spirit here is there is a retreat here. And I'm not feeling that it's a trip so much, a romantic getaway. That's not what I'm feeling. Spirit says this retreat is about taking some time. Some of you have been wrapped up in becoming or being or satisfying everyone else's needs but yours. And so that includes a partner, whoever you're with. But Spirit says it's time to take some time to yourself, okay? It's time to take a much needed break. And for some of you, the universe has been sort of opening up that door for you. It's sort of like your soul needs this so bad that the universe is like, it's almost like not a choice, okay? So the universe will create a situation where you have to have some time away or time to yourself, okay? And so this retreat card is about retreating not only into yourself, but for some of you, it could mean taking an actual separation from somebody in your life. All right? And when we panic over and we're devastated at what we think is a breakup, a loss, or whatever it is like that, it is the universe's way, it's your soul's way of saying, hey, I need your attention right now. I need you to break away from all the other chaos, all of the other stuff going on in your life. I need you to break away because I need you to find you. I need you to feel into and nurture your soul right now, your soul, not someone else's right now. In this moment, it's you that needs this retreat, okay? And I feel as if some of you need this time apart too. No, don't get upset. This isn't a sad or suggestion for you to walk away. I sense that some of you are feeling and have been feeling. It could be with a friend. It could be that you're feeling alone and that you haven't felt like anyone is there for you in a little bit. Like you're experiencing something by yourself and you want someone to experience with you. Right now, it's not meant to be that way. Sometimes we have to experience things for ourselves. Sometimes it's for our own good not to be in the energy of someone else, in the life circumstances of someone else, because your soul doesn't need to take on that energy right now. Sometimes it's necessary and very important to be in that oneness, in that solidarity, in time to yourself. How long will this take, you might ask? I know some of you are thinking that. How long will I be apart from someone, or how long is this going to be? You may even be feeling as if something that you were used to, like your strong connection with your guides or God or your gifts or whatever, you feel like it's sort of hit a plateau. It's still there, but you need to take a minute to recharge, okay? You need to take a minute away from somebody else's energy that could be affecting your growth. It doesn't mean a forever away, okay? It means you need to take this time, and you will. The universe is opening up those doors for you now, for you to take those moments, because it's really important that you don't miss messages from spirit or internal nudgings or divinely inspired ideas. Because when we get too caught up in other things in someone else's life, we miss those things within our own that could be really key in our now and in our future. So it's really important. I feel like some of you need a spa moment. Like maybe some of you need to go to a day to a meditation somewhere. What do you call those things? Sweat lodge or something similar, but nothing dangerous, of course. Some of you may need a road trip somewhere, because I know when I drive for long distances, I find myself deep in thought. I don't even listen to the radio or music. I find myself listening to myself or to my guides. Whatever it is, whatever opportunity opens up for you, you're going to know soon, what that is. And it's for your best good, okay? In your best interest. This is a retreat, something good for you. And when you come out of that retreat, your relationships are better, your outlook is better, your productivity is better. You need this for you, okay? Much needed. Now, as far as, like I said before, how long will this take? It's whatever the universe, whatever your soul needs, that's what you need. A mini vacation would be good for some of you. Alone. Okay? And so thank you, Spirit. This is all I believe that Spirit has to say. I believe that these messages will resonate and hit home for you. And I would love to hear comments, how this resonated with you, if it did. And always, please connect with me on blossomingsouls1111 at gmail.com. Go to my website, and that is, I believe, the messages for today. And yes, I also resonate with these messages as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a co-student and learning as I am learning on this journey and blossoming with you as well. Thank you again. Until next time, namaste.